This week has got an interesting game. The Memphis Tigers are hosting the Arkansas Razorbacks. Now, normally I would say that Arkansas should be able to handle this game handily. But part of it is that Memphis and Ryan Silverfield are able to take on the Power Four conference teams and beat them. They've done it multiple times, and they're really good at it. Now, Sam Pittman is trying to keep his job. There is a lot of talk of him being in a hot seat. This is a must-win game. It is on the road, so they're going into a hostile environment. Memphis loves their Tigers. So this isn't as clear-cut of a game as most people believe it would be. Plus, it's two extremely good teams. And Memphis, if they hope to have a chance to go to the college football playoffs, and they want to, they do, they've got to outshine South Florida. And to do that, they've got to beat really good teams. Well, Arkansas is one of those teams that is a must win for them. They have pretty much this game to prove that they can beat a power school. They've already played Georgia State, Chattanooga, and Troy. So Arkansas is the only way they can do this. Plus, they've got to beat South Florida. So, yeah, this is going to be far more of a game than people realize, and it's got a lot more implications than most people realize. So let's get into this game.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
As the Arkansas Razorbacks are the visiting team, let's talk about them. Now, they're led by Taylor Green on the offense. 866 yards. They've got 972 yards of passing between them, between the 3 quarterbacks. They've already beaten Alabama A&M, Arkansas State, but they lost to Ole Miss in a heartbreaker. Now, they beat Arkansas State and Alabama A&M pretty handily. Taylor Green is also the leading rusher, so he's 63-92, 68.5%. He's got 11 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, been sacked twice. He's also rushed 32 times for 307 yards, 2 touchdowns. KJ Jackson is backup, 5 of 7. He's got a touchdown. Mike Washington Jr. is the next leading rusher, 31 rushes, 260 yards, 3 touchdowns. Braylon Russell, 25 rushes, 103 yards, 2 touchdowns. KJ Jackson, 3 for 21, 1 touchdown. They've got 8 total touchdowns rushing, 736 yards rushing. Now, leading receiver is Omega Blake, 18 receptions, 266 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jalen Brown, 10 for 114, 2 touchdowns. C.J. Brown, 9 for 111, 2 touchdowns. Raylan Sharp, 7 for 107, 2 touchdowns. Rohan Jones, a tight end, 3 for 95 for 1 touchdown. Mike Washington Jr., 4 for 79, 1 touchdown. And Andreas Task, 2 receptions, 19 yards, 1 touchdown. So they've got weapons. Now, they've not got a lot of long runs. Rohan Jones got a 41-yard run Uh, Mike Washington's got 35. Raylan Sharp 37. So they're not bad, but not amazing. Now they've got 7 sacks on the season, 13 passes deflected, 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. So their defense is not bad. I mean, 215 tackles so far this year. They've proven that they can get to the quarterback. They deflect some passes now. Only turned in 2 of them in interceptions. They know a little bit about forcing fumbles. Uh, Xavier Story Jr., the linebacker's leading tackler at 23, is part of a sack. He's got an interception, ran it 25 yards. They've got guys that are, this is normal SEC team. Arkansas has not been having the best of luck recently. Sam Pittman, like I said, got a hot seat going on. This is a team that's got good offense, a team that's got a decent defense. So Memphis is going to be tested this weekend. Even though it's going to be a home game for them, this is an Arkansas team coming in that showed they can go toe to toe with Ole Miss, which has been proving year after year that they can be a ranked team that deserves to have their ranking and is probably going to end up in the college football playoff. So Sam Pittman's really working this year. Now for the Memphis Tigers, Brendan Lewis has got 55 to 75, 73.3% completion. He's only thrown 2 touchdowns and been intercepted once, been sacked 4 times. So their O line is not that good considering the teams that they've gone up against. Sutton Smith is their leading rusher, 41 carries, 247 yards, 4 touchdowns. Brendan Lewis, 32 for 190, 2 touchdowns. Frank Peasant, 16 for 116, 1 touchdown. Makari Bodiford, 21 for 63, 3 touchdowns. Oh, and Sutton Smith's got a 50-yard run. So 655 yards on the ground. Uh, Even though Jamari Hawkins is the leading receiver with 9 receptions, 176 yards, he's got a long of 50. Cortez Braun has got the same amount of receptions, 153 yards, but he's got a touchdown, long at 30. And the only other person, Brady Clues, has got 5 receptions, 40 yards, 1 touchdown. So their air game isn't as good. They're a rushing team, which Ryan Silverfield has been winning with that. They've got 10 sacks on the year, 11 passes deflected. They've got 4 interceptions, 2 of which have been ran back for touchdowns. 1 forced fumble, no fumble recovery. They got 175 tackles. This is a defense that actually knows how to get in there. Now, Sam Brumfield has got 17 tackles, 3 sacks. Everett Russo has got 2 of the passes deflected. He's got 15 tackles, 1.5 sacks. Uh, DeMarco Ward, a linebacker, has got 14 tackles, but he's also got 2 interceptions. Both of them ran back. He's been able to run back both of them, long at 31. So this is a talented team, and I mean, you're talking about if you don't keep your eyes on DeMarco Ward, who's a linebacker, by the way, you're going to have problems. He's not got any sacks, but he doesn't need to. He's finding other ways to make the defense scary. Brendan Lewis is going to be tested. This means that O line has got to be able to hold long enough for them to change up their game a little bit. Him not being able to have any more than 73.8 completion rate is not bad, but you got to get more touchdowns. This is not going to be scary for Arkansas. That's going to be one of the things that they've got to worry about. Greg DeRozier's Jr. has got 4 rushes, 26 yards, touchdown. They're pretty balanced, in all honesty, on their run game, but they're just needing to. They've got to get there. They're going to have to go through the air a few times. They really are. They're going to have to go through the air. So Brendan Lewis is accurate, but he's needing to get a lot better on connecting with the right receiver at the right time. This receiving core, or this rushing group, these running backs, they seem to have a pretty good job of it. I mean, Brendan Lewis can rush as well. So, dual threat quarterback, but they need their receivers to be able to do a lot more in this game. Now, this is not some scrub team going up against an SEC school. This is a very scary team that is used to beating Power 4 conference teams. I'm going to say this. I think Arkansas can win this game, but they're going to be given a lot. This should not be much of an embarrassment to the Tigers. Now, if it is, then they're not going to be able to handle South Florida. They're not going to be able to get that group of 5 spot in the college football playoff that they want. I like what I'm seeing from Memphis, but I just don't think they have the juice. They're not diverse enough. Primarily focusing on the run when you're going up against an SEC school, really? SEC still loves to ground and pound. And an O-line, with the competition that they've gone up against, an O-line that's allowed Lewis to be sacked 4 times in 3 games, that isn't good. I'm thinking there's going to be too much. The defense for Arkansas is going to have a field day with this group unless they can do something through the air. They're going to have to show off something that they ain't shown off yet. They're going to have to go through the air. I would love to see Memphis win this because it would make the AAC so much scarier this year. I just am not seeing it. I'm not saying that Memphis is a bad team. I just think that Arkansas is going to outclass them in several areas. But I could be wrong, but that's what I'm seeing right here. Looking at these stats, looking at these 2 teams, Memphis hasn't faced anybody, and unless they're prepared for this, this is not going to be a game for Memphis. So that's what I'm thinking on this game. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.